a simple little drill you can do at home. Ideally, if you have a mirror to give you some feedback, or a ranch slider, or perfect, cool. So all you do is you grab a club across your arms, put something across your chest. Then you put a stick or a club on the ground, just inside your right heel. Not necessarily in the middle, just inside your right heel. For a reason. So we get set up, you get in your golf posture, so you don't want to stand up and do this, you want to be in your golf posture doing it. And then from there, our objective is to not only have a sensation of your right hip rotating on the line of this club that's in line with your right hip, but also to, from there, try and get this stick to match that stick. So that gets the hips rotating, not, because obviously we don't want to have you going off the golf ball, and then you go, oh yeah, I've got the position, but then you've done all this, because you do all that, and you're going to break your back. You got to turn this way, and you just get used to the first part of the movement. It's just allowing this to rotate. If the heel has to come off the ground, that's great. It doesn't matter. So we're looking to get that movement there as much as possible. Like I said, it's just the same as just standing there, looking over your shoulder. Yes. Anyone can do that. Yeah. And then obviously we're trying to do it in posture and get to there. Once you've mastered that, then we can talk about starting the downswing and getting through, staying in posture throughout. But our first job is certainly just to get the turn part, is just the ability to turn that way. Get used to this. So the hips are doing that. At the same time, that's great. It's no problems there. He can move back, as long as this doesn't move back. Rotate, load. As I start the downswing, just a feeling. Whether it happens in real life or not, it's another question, but turn, and then load that way. And then from there, everything goes together. And then down the line, it'll feel like it's gone. Everything turns together, loads, and then from there, everything goes, rotates into that being impact. And then stand up, nice, finished.
Theoretically, I've got it in my head. It's just making it really making it. One of the, I get these bloody videos as I mentioned to you.
Mm-hmm.
Coming to me, and the guy says when he gets around there, what helps him to make that turn is he actually opens his left knee.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. If you've made a nice big turn behind it and you're in here, you could definitely potentially feel. You're talking about that. The key is if your foot's off the ground and you do that, you might not actually be loading into it. But if you were where you were, if you're here, it doesn't really matter if you do that first. You're still going to revert backwards. First job is certainly to get you here, and then from there, I don't mind if you were to think like your left knee or your anything. You're going to be going more down and forward that way before you then go up. Not necessarily just. You actually want to apply some pressure, but first job is to get behind it before we go forward. Right? Let's give it a go.